Hey, aloha. I was submerged in the underworld for the last few months, but I survived it, and I'm here to tell you the story of what I've learned. Why do people smoke? Why do people go into psychedelic drugs, for example? Um, why do people become alcoholics? Because of traumas, childhood, people that we love that pass away, situations that we cannot cope emotionally, and so we tend to escape through substance consumption. And how do we stop doing those things that are detrimental to our health? Our liver, in the case of alcohol, our lungs and heart, and many other organs in the case of tobacco, and other light drugs like weed and other things. How do we stop this? I had different moments in my life where I was smoking, and in 2007 I stopped, 2008, for 6 months I stopped just by regularly meditating half an hour and praying the prayers of the violet flame. By that time I had no contact with Reiki. That was a full life change. I stopped smoking, I stopped watching TV, and these kind of changes happen to many people like this. With meditation, with prayer, they can actually make a change. It's not by chance that the Alcoholic Anonymous and the Narcotic Anonymous books, and I have one of these books at home that one guest left in one of the places where I work. It always, we surrender our power to a higher power, and so I believe that and I had that experience that meditation and prayer does help to stop smoking, not smoking, to stop smoking. However, sometimes we may not have the energy to do so. And we may want to stop and not having the energy to do so. So how we do in those cases? Reiki energy healing. For a person who never received healing, the first year, in order to stop smoking, I would say, depending on the person and life circumstances, I would say minimum 12 sessions, between 4 to 12 sessions. But if the person receives healing, professional healing regularly every year, and if at some point falls again into smoking, then after 2-3 sessions, the person actually can stop smoking because so much healing has happened. And this is my experience for more than one time. Sometimes I fall into smoke again, and for more than one time I just needed a little touch of Reiki to stop. Why? Because over the last 6 years I have been receiving 12 sessions per year, divided in 3 times in a year. Every time in a year I receive 3 times 4 Reiki sessions in 4 consecutive days. And you may think, 12 sessions the first year, so how much would be that? Maybe 500 euros, maybe. And you would say, wow, how much is 4 sessions? Around, in rupees, around 27,000. And you say, wow, that's a lot of money. This is the value of the work, my work, and the work of the team that works with me, of healers. And you say, oh, that's a lot of money. Because in our society, people are not educated to put value on healing. And then I ask to you, how much do you spend when you get a iPhone? 1,500 euros or something like that? How much do you spend when you get an Apple laptop? How much do you spend when you get some brand clothes? Better, how much are you spending in your tobacco, monthly and per year? And then another question to make you think, if you get really sick and you cannot work, and plus you have to receive medication due to tobacco, so much illness that comes from tobacco, how much would you spend to cure yourself, if there would be any cure, and to survive? And how much would you lose by not being able to work? Think about this, Then the healing is worth. Obviously, because you stop something that it's self-destructive to your body and your brain. So it's worth, of course it's worth, yes. But more than talking about the money or the value or whatever, and there are healers who definitely charge less, other ones will charge more. The message I want to pass here is the power of healing to help you to stop an addiction. The power of prayer and meditation, So just stay with this message and don't believe in what I say, just have your own experience, experience it itself. About the Reiki, I do not teach anything that I have not experienced myself. I do not share anything that I have not experienced and seen in others too. And Reiki is really amazing. Why does it help you to stop an addiction? Because it's healing your emotional body, your mental body. It's healing your chakras. It's opening your chakras, to receive fully the energy that it's meant to come to you. And then you'll have the energy to stop whatever does not serve you, whatever it is. It gives you that kick, that input. It brings you happiness back to your heart. In Chinese medicine, the emotion of the heart is happiness, and the emotion of the lungs, it's sadness and grief. That's why people smoke, because they feel sad, because they feel frustrated, because they are grieving. Maybe a breakup, a relationship breakup, maybe someone passed away in their lives, even if it was many years ago, So the smoke feeds that sad emotion on the lungs. That's what takes people to smoke. When we heal that on an energy level, then the person has no need. It just doesn't feel the craving to smoke. It's that simple. It's that simple, So it's amazing. Like, just try it. Just, if you have possibility, just try it and see. Go and do 12 sessions. If it's your first time with Reiki, if it's not, and if you receive regularly, and if you are doing some things that are not good for you, do 4 to 7 sessions, I would suggest. It's amazing. It's amazing. Receive from someone who has the 3rd level, because we, with the 3rd level, work with the master symbol. And working on healing with the master symbol is really powerful. It makes the healing really effective. Choose someone who it's clean. It's not having addiction with smoking or alcohol, and that they are in a good place in their lives. Because if the person is struggling, if the healer is struggling themselves, the healing may not be so effective. So it's important that you receive Reiki from someone that it's in their power, and it's really in a good energy to give healing to you. So this is my take on addiction, smoking and Reiki, and happy full moon in Cancer. And this is Odayam Beach. Life is good. Sayonara.